Hello and welcome to another Zach and Rob play a game for Happy Salad video things.
I'll start playing a game in the meantime.
Yeah.
I actually have to drive somewhere now.
So.
Oh, then wait, I can just start that race, can't I? Well, never mind. Yeah.
Start what race? Oh, yeah, drive there, whatever. This is Need for Speed Most Wanted on the PC.
It's my free game because SimCity was banned.
Yeah, this is the guilt game they gave him. Epilepsy warning, by the way.
Yeah, I'm going to be driving past speed cameras and they're going to flash.
I suppose not that you really need epilepsy warnings, I suppose, if you play video games, because, you know, they're all over the video games.
Ow.
So. And holy crap, those sparks are quite bright and cast a lot of light.
They are. So yeah, we're playing this game because
it's free.
It's new to me, I guess.
Yeah.
And also because then we can bitch about it.
Well, yeah.
What better thing to do on the video on the internet?
Because if you listen to the podcast, you know that none of us are really fans of the weirdly critically acclaimed Burnout Paradise, and none of us really quite got it. And this, to all intents and purposes, seems to be kind of the same deal.
Well, yeah. I mean, only possibly even less. Like, I don't know. Burnout Paradise seemed more open than this even does. Because this is like a tiny city as far as I can tell.
Also, dubstep.
Yeah, also dubstep.
Dubstep.
There's also all kinds of weird music. Oh, I crashed.
Oh, the crashing looks totally weird. You're right.
The crashing just looks kind of bad and like it's like
they don't really crash. They just sort of like
stop.
They stop. That cop doesn't care.
They don't care about a lot of things. You drive past them pretty fast.
Well, video gamey stuff, I suppose. You know, you gotta give
but the trouble is, like,
leeway.
the whole point of this game is like a lot of it is escaping the cops and stuff. But it's a very undefined but obviously very hard limit of like how fast can you be driving past a cop before they decide to start a chase.
They have to give you some leeway because you can't really drive normally with game controls, can you? As
this car is not good off-road, predictably, I guess. Since I'm driving a fucking aero atom.
Well, it's supposed to be like super handly, isn't it, the Atom?
Yeah, I wouldn't have said this is very handly.
I was about to say, what's that Lego on the right, but it's containers.
Oh, hello, Lego! Speaking of containers, we'll get to that, I guess, if I can remember what race that is.
But anyway, I was going to say about the crashes is that it's kind of...
That is the race.
Well, it's odd for the sheer reason that they don't really crash, but they seem to stay flat for a while.
And then kind of warp.
Yeah, and then just decide to go pew.
Yeah, and it's like this is sort of a Burnout game, sort of.
But sort of, yeah.
It's just a Burnout game with a Need for Speed name on top of it.
Pretty much.
But it doesn't have Burnout-y crashes as far as I'm concerned. They're not... No, because they've gone too realistic.
Well, Hot Pursuit wasn't exactly like that, was it? Because you could slam into things and it wouldn't actually have that much of an effect on them. You know, the cars were kind of granite.
Yeah. But I don't like...
There wasn't that black or white sense of this is normal driving, this is a crash, which was very... It was a very fine line in the Burnout series, wasn't it? It's like what you thought you might get away with could sometimes be a crash. And, and then at other times you'd get away with something completely ridiculous and it would go, that's cool.
Yeah. But it's just that everything feels too heavy in this now.
Well, yeah, doing Hot Pursuit.
I'm going to start this race.
Yeah, do so.
By the way, loading screen. Which is really dumb.
It's weird.
It's like you drive all the way to this place and it's like spin your wheels to start the race and then loading screen. And then this happens.
Yeah. I mean, you showed us this before we started recording, and it's just like weird fucking. This is not a glitch.
No.
As you'll see in a minute.
Wait for it.
It'll reveal itself.
And
so weird.
So basically, there's these artsy things in front of every race, and as far as I've seen, they're all different. And sometimes they're tied to the name of the race, and I forgot to check what the name of this race was, so we'll have a look at that when I finish. But
okay, this is immediately one thing that I think is better than Paradise. It's like the looks. It's quality looking. Yeah. Like the way your headlights are casting shadows is pretty cool.
That's terrifying.
You know, the sort of Left 4 Dead style shadow casting, which is pretty nice. But and the checkpoint racing thing, because my biggest problem with Burnout Paradise is that often it would be a race, but you wouldn't really see your opponents very much because you'd go a different route or
right.
which I suppose was kind of the point of the game, and a bit, Midtown Madness suffered from that as well a little bit, but you just wouldn't really see your opponents very often.
Yeah, whereas in this it's much more, the course is set in a much more obvious way. Although you do still have the classic, you're spending most of your time looking at the fucking sat-nav.
Yeah, because it doesn't seem, other than the check markers, it's not really...
No, there's no trackside markers or anything. There is, if it's a right-angled corner, then they give you like a big green wall of arrows where it's like, you're about to have to turn.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to say, like, if you're trying to find shortcuts or something, like a marker that says you really don't want to go this way. Because I found that...
Okay, that race is called Straight to the Point. I'm not sure how that relates to flying cars, so maybe not always.
Or maybe as the crow flies kind of reference, so,
Oh shit, and then I forgot. After you're finished with a race, it just kicks you back out.
I quite like that camera snap, though.
Right, let me just stop here and fuck around with my cars.
I mean, the lighting in Hot Pursuit was nice as well, but I do like...
Oh wait, there's a car right there. I wonder if it's...
It's a
Nissan. I found.
Oh, it's a GTR.
Yes. So this is how you... This is one of the ways you can change car by just finding them and then driving up to them and hitting Y.
Can you change the colour, like, of the cars? Are they as you find them?
Well, if you drive through one of these repair shops on the left...
The Knockin' Brothers.
It repairs you and changes your paint job. Which is...
Oh, what is it, like GTA and the old school GTA where it gives you a random paint job?
Yeah, but no, because when you drive through there, if say you're in a race and the cops are following you, you drive through, you instantly change colour, and then the cop radio comes up and goes, "I've got an update on the target car, he's now red." or they don't say he's now red, he says it's a red, whatever.
Oh,
it's just like, so apparently this just happens.
Wait, sure. I wonder if it's a legal requirement of these respray shops where they have to like immediately register. Oh yeah, by the way, this car is now this car, and the cops pick up on it and go.
Well, they're following you, so they
see the immediate colour.
You see you go through there and immediately change colour.
What if you change colour when you're just out of their like radius or something?
I think they always know.
No.
So yeah, so you can drive up to cars in the world, and if you found them, you can access them from this menu and then jump straight to them.
Does that actually pause when you're in this menu? No, it doesn't. Yeah.
So if I go back to the...
Because this was the thing they advertised as being the sort of Connect stuff, didn't they?
Yeah.
For Xbox.
So you can access it by voice or something.
Yeah, or
waving.
Or change your bloody car settings whilst driving and that kind of stuff.
I'm not sure whether you can actually set stuff while driving, but you certainly can change things by in this menu.
They did demo that, didn't they? Because he was in the middle of a race or something and he said, "I want to change my tyres."
Yeah, I'm not so sure about in the middle of a race.
Yeah.
Probably can while you're driving around in the world. But, so yeah, if you drive around and you find those cars, they have the manufacturer logo over them, so they're slightly easier to spot. And they also, I don't know if you can hear under our voices, but the other cars' radios are on. So if you're driving past and you hear like mysterious muffled noise coming out of a building, then you can find the cars that way.
And a parked car with its lights on in the middle of nowhere.
Well, yeah, that too. But then if
wait, hang on, what's the music? It's music from Burnout Crash.
Could be.
It totally is music from Burnout Crash.
Well, they play different. It's like it changes over time. Although weirdly, it's not the radio that you're listening to in your car.
A different station.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, if you find these, you can find the same car multiple times, and then it gives you each of their locations appears in the list, so you can jump straight to them. Although it's not very helpful when it labels it as Hughes Park and Fairhaven South. I don't know where the fuck that is. Because the thing about this game so far is there's no reason to learn the town, because you just drive, you set the sat-nav to take you to where the start of the race is, and then you drive a race, which is checkpoint.
I guess, yeah.
So let me just jump over to the Audi for a minute, just to demonstrate how that works, I guess.
Bit of muffled Muse now.
Yep, Muse and what was that other song I was telling you about?
We're going to have a problem with song licensing somehow. Fair usage policy, I guess. We're using it under fair use.
I guess.
Because we didn't put the music here.
So, yeah, and now here comes the bit that's going to super piss Rob off.
Right. I'm braced.
Actually, I wonder if I can find...
Oh, you can rotate the camera in comedy style, though.
Whee! Oh, I was trying to get it going really fast there.
I used to do that all the time in PGR3, just drive around and go woo on a straight, just because of the awesome motion blur in the background and just make everything totally invisible.
So here's the bit that's going to piss Rob off. When you're driving around the city and you're looking for cars, guess what? If I can find one.
Guess what? Tell me. I don't know. They can be pink.
Fuck, I can't remember which one it was that I found.
They give you like a voice description of the car, like in a really irritating female voice. The Lamborghini Murcielago is one of their finest creations, according to their brochure.
According to their brochure. It's not in. Oh, maybe it's not in that menu. But
So the reflection map on the car seems kind of naff.
Well,
It's like it's not even what the sky looks like.
No, and there's another similar effect that's also super naff is the water effect. It's terrible. I'm not sure if you can see it very easily out here.
No,
Look at that! Look at that!
it's very static.
It looks even worse if the camera flies over it. As it does sometimes.
And they've tried to model the wave splashes. I don't know if you caught that in the corner of the screen there, which
They're okay.
looked kind of odd.
Like when they come up the
Yeah, but they just sort of like spawn from nothing.
Yeah, that's true. It's not very wavy out there.
No.
So the thing
We're
that
going to
I
join
was
the
trying
train.
to show Rob that was going to piss him off.
Oh my god, that flashing.
Yeah, I know, it's terrible, isn't it?
It's kind of annoying. It's just annoying.
But here's the thing. You're driving around the city, you're looking for cars.
Also, why were those like bollards, like cement bollards, like zapping with a blue electric spark?
I think that's meant to be the car.
Of course, in blue, right?
Oh, there you go. You drive up to a car, then you're looking for a car, you hear the radio, you see the icon, you drive up to it, it's DLC, can't have it.
Oh. But it's right there.
I know! Press Y to go to store.
Oh, that is. Fuck you, EA.
Yep, I knew that would be the thing to piss you off.
That's really bad. Because we were annoyed enough when it was like just in the menus in Dirt 3.
Yeah.
You know, that just sort of as you're browsing through going, oh, you like this car, do you? Well, you can't have it. Like, this is just outright in your face going, ooh, it's the fact that you actually have to go out of your way to
Find
it.
them. And of course, because it just when you can like detect them by noise or whatever, you're just thinking it's a car. I'm going to find a car, and then you find it, and it's one you can't even have.
Does it mark it as you know about it?
You get a different icon. Like this one is a clapperboard because it's from the movies pack, but the
I see.
normal ones you can drive are those ones with the white steering wheel marker. Like this one up here.
That is quite the shit.
Is it? Frame rate is getting a bit janky. That's probably just our recording then.
Yeah, loading plus fraps.
So let's go and do another race, I guess. I think I've done one in this car, have I? No, I haven't. I want to go. I really want to do cars that I've already done races in, because then I can remember the intros.
Oh, there's Bonkers. You were saying that was there.
Yeah.
Is the soundtrack of any size? Like, if you know what I mean. How many tracks are there? Because like Hot Pursuit's soundtrack was quite small.
Yeah,
and it most of the time didn't play anyway because like it was most of the time they put their own skanky orchestral stuff over.
I'm going to say probably not very large. I think I
turned it off in Paradise because it was so small.
I think I've maybe noticeably heard like 6 songs.
Right.
Like maybe there's been more while I haven't been paying attention.
But there's like the rest of them are just not that memorable, I guess.
So now
show some more art shit.
Yeah, in this car I've already done them all. So in theory, if I go to one of these, I should just be able to start it from here rather than having to drive to it. But now let's see what artsy shit they're going to do with this one. I don't think I've ever seen one quite as ridiculous as that flying car song. Oh no, wait, there was the one with the cops crashing. I'll have to see if I can find that one as
What,
well.
Blues Brothers rip or something.
Oh, yeah, so here we go. Let's look at some industrial shit.
Okay, the camera's kind of scratched up. It pipes and walls and janky looking. What's going on?
This is their industrial theme. This one's called Off the Grid, so it's like, oh, like a power plant. See, that makes sense, I guess.
Okay,
as much as anything makes sense.
That was kind of naff. Are they almost like having to like justify it? It's like, hey guys, this world is actually really quite detailed. Have a look.
Yeah, look at all these things you're never going to see.
Yeah.
But it's just like, oh, the cops are involved in this race, you know.
Yay, we get to see some.
But as I was saying to you before, it's like it looks like the user-made intros that Trackmania's server maps get. Where it's just like we've just fucking jammed the camera around them to show off our fancy-looking track.
Yeah. Oh, you got away with it.
Yeah, I crash on that bit so often. Now here's, you see, as you can see,
Oh.
Well, handbrakes are a bit strong.
Yeah.
Oh, you bastard!
Oh, see, that looked pretty... That's okay. That kind of crash looked alright.
Sort of, apart from the bit at the end where you just continuously roll and it looks kind of dumb. And now my car's all fucked up, of course. No effects, naturally. And you can't die even if you crash multiple times.
No. Well, that's kind of okay. Because it's kind of the most annoying ending, I suppose, to a race. Like, especially if you've most of the way at the end, and then you just sort of finally run out of health, and you're like, oh, but I was winning.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, I forgot I changed this car to have one-shot turbo instead of constant boost. So when I drive over here, I can... maybe that wasn't going to be the best time to do it, so lucky I didn't. And also, here comes that right-hand corner again.
I was about to say, is there boost? Where's the...
Down the bottom right.
Oh, that's what that blue bar is, right? Oh,
shit,
no.
Shot it.
Checkpoint missed.
Screw you, I'm going to turbo in a minute once you're done crashing. Oh, once I'm done crashing.
Oh, I see you have to use it in one, do you?
No, it's this type of turbo I've got. Okay. It's one shot.
So it's just sudden... nice asphalt texture.
I guess. Look at the ground. What a great camera angle. And then this happens. The race ends. There's no UI for a minute. Oh, I went through that repair thing and it didn't repair me. And then the cops are still on you. So now you have to fucking drive away for like half an hour until you lose them.
Oh, but the same for your competitors as well.
Well, yeah, as long as they exist in the world, yeah.
And entered cooldown, even though you just went for a roadblock.
And then it started again. Right, now I'm back in cooldown. Let's find somewhere to hide. Or just keep driving. Maybe down here. Oh, there's one coming down here. What is he doing?
Oh no, he's turned around, you're fine.
That bar next to the map is what's going down, gradually.
Okay, I get you. They give up once
I think I might actually have to go a bit further.
Yeah, there's nothing really in front of
fairly
me.
Close.
Would they... Wouldn't the cops just pull you over for having a severely fucked up car?
Yeah, you'd think so. So there you go. That's the double annoying thing where you finish a race with the cops on you and then you have to fucking obey them. And then it's also like if you're driving to a race and you get the cops on you, that's no fun either. Because then you have to shake them off before you can stop and then start the race. Let me find the one with the cop crashing intro. Oh, wait.
I can sort of see what they were trying to do because I never played the first Most Wanted, so I don't really know if that was a thing from that they've just carried over. I mean, I always sort of know what they're trying to do with like open world racing games. I kind of get the intention. It's just
it's this one.
It's just not as fun.
No,
ever.
And I mean, the whole idea of finding the cars in the world is just. That's like the exact thing you don't want to do in a driving game is like drive really slowly and navigate tight spaces to try and search for a thing.
Well, yeah, it's like at least this is the one thing I'll give Paradise in that respect. Like the things you had to find were things you had to drive through at speed, and there was kind of a puzzling element to try and work out how to get through them.
Well, there's still those, the billboards.
Yeah, the billboard thing. Yeah, they're kind of cool in this. Apparently, like if you're using autolog, because the billboard has the face of the person that currently has the record on that billboard.
Yeah. So how about this? Here's some cops. Here's my car sitting here, and then some kind of weird flashback happens, and then this happens.
That car just flipped on its own.
Look at that cop sitting there, stone still in this crashing car. And notice how the civilian traffic is driving this way.
Yeah.
And just cops flying around, cops.
And stopping on its nose.
And cops. And then stopping in the middle of time.
Are you bored, Criterion?
And then it's like, oh shit, escape!
Because we might crash like that for some reason. And then does it drop you right in?
Yeah, in a sec. And the billboard.
Lose the cops.
This was about the shortest race I ever did because it was just like I drove down here and lost them and then just parked.
Because they crashed. Or...
Oh shit,
Actually, oh.
Luckily this doesn't matter. You'll notice it'll be like, and then you'll be like, oh no, I'm being busted. Wait, I'll just pull away. and then I took down that console.
Yeah, you'd think a crash would be like the end of it.
Oh, what?
Oh, taken down. It's not really a taken down, is it? It's kind of a you fucked up. Actually, there isn't a route through that roadblock.
Where you can just ram, if you ram the pointy ends of the cars, it will do it most of the time. Oh, well, I'm doing real bad this time. The first time I did it, I literally just drove off that off-road section, lost them on the corner, and then just parked up. And it took like 1 minute.
Oh! Well, it repaired you immediately, at least.
I'm just real bad at driving in this game. I don't...
It's not that responsive.
No, it's just... And this is like practically the lightest car, and I've got like... I've got like lightweight...
showing off your jiggle.
Lightweight body and all this shit. Oh yeah, that's great. Great.
Hey. Look at that.
Really great. Oh, there's a roadblock up here. Oh, what? Seriously? Normally you just... Oh, wait, like...
Clipped
wait, no, I've got the lightweight body on. That's my problem.
That's what breaks too easy.
Yeah. I guess I can't.
And we're back.
Yeah, and something went horribly wrong.
Yeah.
But we probably didn't talk about anything important, probably.
Yeah.
We can't remember, so...
We hope we haven't lost anything hilarious.
And then what was I about to say about this?
I don't know, you said I should probably talk about
Oh,
that.
right, yeah, I was going to talk about the map.
Oh, right.
Because...
The throbbing map.
Check out this completely fucking useless map. Because what can you do on this map? Well, you can only set destinations to a place where there's a thing. So you can't just set a point anywhere on the roads. So most of this is entirely pointless.
Right.
And then if you change it to like jack spots or whatever, or speed cameras or billboards, it only shows you ones you found. So it's not actually helpful in finding new stuff. Unless you're like, oh, maybe this area is looking a bit sparse, so maybe there's one down here I haven't found.
That's kind of common, I guess.
Yeah, but then what is the point of this apart from to show you the pointless little record where it's like, oh, you've done 20 out of 156 billboards, and if you look at this billboard, you can set destination and not do anything else. So it doesn't tell you anything else about the billboard.
I suppose it doesn't really show you the speed wall in the... Oh, is that what the... Oh, because that's the most wanted list
yeah,
on the left.
Most wanted list.
It'd be nice if when you're hovering over something that perhaps it changed that list on the left to the actual scoreboard.
Well, let me drive to this billboard that's right next to us, and then we can go and look at the actual billboard, because as you can see, the speed camera in front of me has my score on it.
Okay, yeah.
My actual speed. So that's...
Can you destroy it?
Yeah, you can, but they stuff respawns like the second you turn around.
No.
It's on the Kruger Bridge. I can't look up.
So it's probably up that staircase.
Yeah, it is. I remember this one. It's up on the pedestrian bridge. So as you can see, it's got the wanted thing, but no picture. Because I'm the only person on my friends list.
I guess you don't have a picture.
Well, I don't know. Is it meant to pull your Origin logo? Because I definitely have one of them.
Maybe.
But as you can see, totally useless information. It's like...
Aston Martin advantage
It
at
tells me
65
how far I jumped, basically, off this.
Oh yeah, I guess that's the record for that one, isn't it? But...
Yeah. But it's still like... It's not... It's just not enough of anything. Oh, there's one down the other end. Let's do this one. I haven't done this one because it says BioWare on it. Fuck you, BioWare!
Oh, I suppose so that when it's a company logo, you got away with that crash.
Yeah, I know. I did wrong, didn't I?
When it's a company logo, you mean they will...
Yeah, the company
the ones
logo
you
ones are the
haven't
ones
done
you
yet.
haven't done.
Okay.
So you get to say, fuck you, BioWare, or fuck you, EA, or fuck you, DICE. Because that's what's all on the billboards. Oh, there's a parking ramp up here. I wonder if there's any... No.
There's a wall.
Fucking... I wonder if there's any cars up here that I haven't found yet. I think have I been up this parking garage before? I might have done. There's also a billboard right here.
Billboard. Yeah.
EA Sports, definitely fuck them. Oh yeah, this was one of the ones that I got pissed off about. I came up in this parking garage because I could hear a car down in the street. You drive all the way up here, and then you drive down this bit, and then you drive down this bit, then you drive down here, and it's DLC. Because just what you want to do is really annoying, slow driving, and
Yeah, put them miles away.
Annoyingly difficult to drive in spaces. And see, that's the billboard that I hit on the way down.
What's the deal? Is it raining at the moment? Is it the deal with a sort of slightly dirty camera?
No, I think the camera's just dirty at all times.
Weird. It's an odd choice. It made sense in Battlefield thanks to the well, you know, dirty goggles, I guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and this is the other thing that also these like third collectible, these restricted area gates.
Right, yeah, they did that before as well.
Those are just really dumb a lot of the time.
Because they were kind of obvious in Paradise, at least, because they had like big yellow signs on them.
Well, I mean, they at least always look the same.
Another billboard there.
Yeah, I know. They at least always look the same, so it's like you can tell that it's one of them. But it's another thing where it's just like they're making you do this like explorable thing in a way that's just not fun. Where like I found there was like an abandoned building which had a car in it, coincidentally, which is why I went in there in the first place. But it had like 5 different entrances, and they all had different restricted gates on them. So it's just like, I'm just going to drive really slowly inside this building and then like knock over each of these individual gates. It's like, that's not fun. It's not a good thing to do in a driving game. You're meant to be going fast and driving awesomely, or badly in my case.
Well, yeah, I guess. It's like I'm not sure the Gymkhana stuff is great in Dirt.
Well,
but
the
it's
cars
like
are designed for it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
They're
At
hella
least,
maneuverable and stuff.
exactly. That was the point I was about to make. They had the handling, so you could do those things, and the handling is fun.
Yeah.
You know, the heavy handling of Burnout is fine when used in the Burnout context, I think. But,
Well, I don't think Burnout's ever been
well, it might not be as
not since I've played Burnout anyway.
well, it always was kind of heavy. In Burnout Revenge was pretty heavy, and that's the last one I really remember in terms of its handling. But I think it's always been kind of heavy.
Kind of heavy, but also a lot more like the whole idea of Burnout really was you could like really easily flick it into power slides and shit. And in this game, I have such trouble just. It's really difficult to get in them, and then it's really difficult to like add just there. Really difficult to stop wiggling backwards and forwards once you've got it out of a power slide, and you don't seem to be able to pull them tighter or further out very easily. It's like you're committed to a line.
Yeah, I never had that problem with Hot Pursuit. You could adjust, but you adjusted fairly slowly. And one of the colour change,
Yep.
and one of the ways to.
Oh, let's do gravity. I wonder if this will have flying cars again.
One of the ways.
Oh,
I forgot what I was saying now. Cock.
One of the ways something was different to something.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention.
No, it's just left me completely. That change of colour just threw me.
Yep. It's very distracting. So yeah, that's this game, I guess. We'll do this one last race when I get there.
It is good. It's nice to look at.
Well, apart from the shitty, like, shit all over the camera, that's still a bit weird.
Yeah,
It gets a lot worse when you're driving towards the sun.
I guess it's.
And the number of times I've been driving and then, like, come over the crest of the hill and it's just all bloom. Like, I can't see shit, where's the corner?
It's well, I suppose that does actually sort of happen. But.
Yeah, but it's not very fun. Again.
Well, it's like I don't mind it too much. It's supposed to be sort of wet on the road right now
For some reason. Not that I would say it ever rained.
Yeah, I never. Yeah, you're right. I haven't actually seen the raindrops fall. Was that a SimCity billboard?
Could have been. I wasn't looking. I was looking at the road. Just put my driving glasses on. Clearly, that'll help. There's the corner. Not this exit.
You and your high-speed Clio.
I think that's in this game.
So it's not even a hot Clio, is it?
No. It's an incredibly unhot Clio, in fact. It's about as unhot as it can possibly be. Oh. Yeah, see, when you're not in a race, it's totally more
It's a
liberal.
bit more forgiving.
But then, of course, when you're not in a race, you don't get repositioned when you crash, which is not very fun either. Jesus. No, there's only one mile to go.
It's quite. See, this is the shit I don't like about these games. I don't want to waste time just driving about.
No, it's like if it was just a racing game,
At
it's
least
probably good.
It's Assassin's Creed, at least, for all its faults and all its control and all its traversal problems, at least there's stuff to do often on the route to something that you have to do.
I guess in a driving game, it's not like there's a dude in the street that you can help from being mugged or something. I guess that could happen in a driving game, just like run down the muggers.
I mean, you'll probably hear more about that on the next podcast, but you know.
Oh, there's another car up there.
Oh, is it one you haven't got before?
Also, this game actually has.
Oh, that's that
cloud seating.
Nissan again.
No, I meant there's another one that I just saw. It's around the back of this building. Let's see if I can find it. Must be up here somewhere. Bet it's DLC.
Yeah.
It is up here, isn't it? I'm sure. Oh, yeah.
Keep going around.
It's DLC.
DLC. Oh,
Fuck
man,
you up
that's
for
so annoying. Maybe they. I was about to say maybe they reserved like the annoying ones to find.
Yeah, but then
for
that just
DLC.
makes it worse.
What? So you bought it and then you can't find it?
No.
Well, how does that? Yeah. I
It's
wonder
just
if
that you spend that time looking to see whether it's DLC then.
Yeah.
Oh, no flying cars yet.
Or is it another just industrial sequence?
Looks like it.
Pipe. Is it
Atmospheric
going to?
music.
No.
Oh,
no.
some cops.
In slow motion sliding. It's a proper Ford.
Hubcap.
What are they called? The troopers, or they have a name for? They call these cars things something, don't they?
I can't remember. It's a very specific brand.
Sorry for our lack of American knowledge.
Oh, cops doing donuts. Well, there you go. I guess.
Looks a bit like a Nazi logo. Oh.
So there you go. That's this game. This is a speed challenge. Fuck.
Oh, and
frame rate's going bad.
suddenly we're suffering. Yeah.
It's going to help.
Oh man, what is going on? Oh.
Oh shit.
Hey.
Well, okay, that's the end of this then. The
Yeah.
end of this look at this game. And there's the most wanted thing that those are just you race a car and then when you win you have to take it down to claim it.
Do you just find those in the world, or
No. Then
you have to choose to take them down, or
no, it's basically you earn enough points to unlock the race and then you drive to where the race starts and then you do the race. And then at the end of the race they carry on driving and then you have to take them down.
because I thought that was a bit like the I forget what they called them, but they were like takedown targets in Paradise that were just driving about.
Yeah.
And it would highlight them, and it's like, take this bastard down, and then you can have its car.
That would probably be cooler, but this is like...
Well, it'd be nice if you could just drive up behind it, do the I can never remember the name of the game. It's like Tokyo Club or something. Where you just drive up behind them, flash your lights, and the race starts.
Yeah. And, well, we maybe didn't talk about this at all while we were looking at this game, but this game actually has, like, a reason of, like, the most wanted thing.
Mm.
But it's so completely, like, not... There's no presentational element to the whole... It's like, if they had... Even if you think about, like, Blur, your opponents in the league... where you race all the races and then you race... Let me just carry on driving while I'm talking.
Yeah.
You race all the races and then you fight the leader of that league or whatever to earn their car.
Oh, yeah, that I remember that system. Yeah, sorry.
Well, it's like at least they have the tiniest bit of personality where it's like it's a portrait and their style of driving.
Yeah, that was the thing. The racing style was actually kind of represented.
Yeah, but in this it's just like...
Oh, those get barriers you're talking about, all those red ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
But in this it's just
There's
like...
a lot there.
Yeah, there is.
Do you have to get them all, or do you have to just mash through the...
No, you just...
You don't have to pick off each individual.
No, you have to get the whole barrier.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, sorry, carry on. Yeah, I know what you mean.
But in this, there's just like, there's no personality to it at all. It's just like, you drive up and it's another car with a generic driver in it.
I suppose Criterion have always done that. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because you can, if you can't do that well, I'd prefer you didn't do it. If you know what I mean. And Blur... Blur didn't really touch on it, but it touched on it enough, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's like they were there, but they weren't really any real part of the game, were they? It was just like a challenge of a certain type.
But I mean, this is just the same. It's the same thing that a lot of people said about Burnout Paradise. Is it doesn't. It just makes the world feel really weird, because it's like you're already in this world where there's no fucking pedestrians for some. Yeah. Although there are now drivers in the cars.
Yeah.
But the drivers in the cars don't react to like giant crashes or anything. They're just sitting there holding the steering wheel. Always, no matter if they're flipping through the air.
I wonder if they would give the game a different rating or something if they...
Is this DLC? Is this DLC?
No,
it's a regular one.
Good, because that's a nice car. Well, it's probably a crap car, but it's nice looking.
It's a fucking Chevrolet, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it won't corner.
It's going to be another fucking fat ass.
It's not quite a Dodge Challenger, though. Now, that's the car that looks very much like that, but it's just...
A generic American car.
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah, so yeah, that's basically this game. Oh.
Let's go.
Don't mind me, Carl. I'm just going in here. So as you can see, it's like I go to this dockyard, and that's clearly one of the entrances, but there's probably like 3 or 4 different entrances, and they all count as individual gates.
Paradise did that as well, yeah.
It's a dead end.
Great.
Okay, let's just end this video.
Is there anything like to find in these places normally?
No.
Oh.
I've described all the collectibles already.
Well, but do you mean
the
like
speed
any like? Well, yeah, but the cars like likely to be found in these.
Well, I guess, but not in this one apparently.
Well, that's going to just about do it for this.
Somewhat broken.
Yeah.
Video.
Well, it's fine.
The game's fine.
Yeah.
As far as working.
This is what I mean.
Works.
Yeah, I think like my opinion of this and my opinion of Hot Pursuit is that the games are fine. There's not really a lot mechanically wrong with them. Just
they're not that fun.
Yeah.
They feel kind of generic.
They're like the definition, like if you were to put a film on, right, and they had their representation of video games on the film.
Yeah, it's like a fake video game.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So yeah.
Oh well.
This game was free, so I don't care.
But and to be honest, this is just a single player, and like,
well, yeah.
You know, I guess you haven't dived into the multiplayer yet, and supposedly that's where it's at.
I can't see how that would be.
Well, it's like the anarchy of it, isn't it?
Yeah, but the racing part probably wouldn't be any fun either.
Probably would be any different.
Well, no, it's just like the way the weighty handling feels even against computer players. That just doesn't feel like it'd be fun against humans who are more likely to try and fuck you up.
Yeah. Anyway, this is going to turn into
a long talk.
Yeah, and we'll talk about this on the podcast, I guess, more.
Yeah, probably.
With Dan wading in, because I think he had some interest in this game at one point. So
you should have brought SimCity.
Yeah. So should have I if there was free shit going.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah.
But,
2 games for the price of 1.
Exactly.
Bit late now.
Yep.
Now I just hope they kind of fix it.
Yep. Maybe we'll do a video of that. Who knows?
Maybe. Build Ipswich or something.
Yeah,
Need a market given the size. Anyway, thanks very much for joining us once again. Blah 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 about the website and Twitter.
Facebook, Twitter, website.
Yeah, Facebook, Twitter, website. Saladcast, Happy Salad. Happy Salad.
Yeah, one of those may not have been Saladcast.
The Twitter is Saladcast. Everything else is Happy Salad.
Okay.
And the iTunes is Saladcast as well. So yeah, join us next time for another game. What we shall play. Jiggle that car. Jiggle it. Jiggle it. Jiggle it.
But go.
I see you, baby. Shaking that ass. And